Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. It's been such a busy week with content. We're back again, obviously, for the match preview, of course, to our trip to South Wales tomorrow to take on Swansea City. Very long day, but hopefully it's worth it. But yeah, before getting into it, obviously, I want to just mention a few people. Matthew's in. Good evening. Yeah, like I said, please smash the likes and subscribe if you are new. It would mean a lot to me as well. Yeah, it would mean a lot to me. So yeah, it would, like I said, on the road to 350 or 400 if we're being ambitious. It's up to you. But yeah, it'd be good to keep growing the channel. Currently at 314, so gained a few since last night. So thank you all to the new subscribers and to everybody. It continues to come back to my show or my channel. It really does mean a lot to me. Evening to George. Evening to you, mate. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming back as always. Joseph's in. Hello, Ryan. How are you? Yeah, I'm not so bad, thank you, mate. It's been a really busy week, but yeah, I'm good. Hopefully, a win this weekend will make us feel even happier. Blue Terrier says, up the town, we can do this. Good evening to Blue Terrier, and of course we can do this. Proved what we're made of in the coming weeks, in the last few weeks. So, of course we can do it. Isaac's in. Isaac, you're a new person to the channel. Welcome in, mate. Up the town. Thank you for coming in. Please, like I say, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscription button. Like I say, plenty more content to come from me, and I want to keep bringing bigger and better content to the channel. That is my aim. I'm very ambitious. Aiden's in. Hello, mate. Hope you're okay. Just popping in to say my life. Let's go. Yeah, good evening to you, Aiden. Thank you for coming in. And yeah, no worries, mate. Thank you for popping in and kind of, yeah, definitely get your lineups and score predictions in as well before you go. It says up the town again. Up the town, Isaac. Adabel, good evening to you. Hello, mate. Up the town, being surprised by the Terriers' wins. I mean, I think we all have, to be fair. It's come completely, totally out of the blue these past few weeks, really. But we've just kept getting results after results. It's just been magical. The Neil Warnock magic. You know, but yeah, anyway, we're going to get into the chat. Obviously, I am on my own tonight. It's just you and me for the next hour. Probably less, to be honest with you now. I've not got a guest. But yeah, like I say, get your predictions in for this game, your lineups as well. Yeah, I'll read out your lineups if you do put them in, and give my thoughts on those lineups too. And yeah, any thoughts you've got going into how you're feeling ahead of tomorrow, let me know in the chat. But yeah, as I was saying, obviously, two trips to South Wales this month. Obviously, we've got Swansea and then Cardiff, which two of the longest journeys you can do in the Championship, to be honest with you. But yeah, obviously we do travel to the Swansea.com stadium tomorrow, 3 o'clock kickoff. It was a goalless draw, of course, at John Smith, if you remember, earlier this season. Obviously, both sides looking to extend, that good run of form. With obviously with Swansea obviously currently unbeaten in 4 and winning 3 and drawing 1, and then obviously us without a loss in 5, winning 3 times obviously in that period. So Swansea obviously sitting 14th at the table at the moment. Obviously 41 games played, 10 points and 5 places above Town. Obviously having played the same number of games. In post since August 2021, head coach Russell Martin, of course, their manager, is nearing the end of his 2nd full season in charge of the Swans. Obviously arrived from Milton Keynes Dons, finishing in 15th place in the Sky Bet Championship last season after joining the club on a 3-year contract. Yeah, as I said, the form, both teams are in very good form, so this is going to be a very good match tomorrow, and I'm really looking forward to it, obviously. But, you know, hopefully we can obviously get the better of them in this fixture, because if we can manage to win this game, it's be huge. I mean, we've liked to draw against Swansea in the past few seasons, if I'm honest with you. Obviously, our last win at Swansea was in 2020. So, courtesy of, Toffolo and Koroma scoring that day in a 2-1 victory. But yeah, let's get into the comments. Right, I'll do your lineups after mine, Aidan, unless you want to do it now, and obviously whilst you're here. Aidan wants to start with a 4-2-3-1. Yeah, Vachlik, Ruffles, Helik, Lees, Pearson, Hogg, Kasumu, Humbo, Redone. Yeah, number 10, Koroma. Nice. I mean, that is a really good lineup, to be fair, mate. I mean, the only question I've got maybe is I would probably bring Edmonds Green in, personally. Anyway, I'm spoiling my lineup already. But yeah, I mean, Kasumu, he's been okay, but I think Edmonds Green, in the games that we've played away as well, especially, he really shadowed, his opponent. He's really shadowed really high-quality players and really done a good job on them. So, for me, Kasumu will obviously come onto the bench for me. But anyway, I'll get through my lineup. But yeah, that's a good lineup, to be fair. It's very similar to mine. So, yeah, very good indeed. Yeah. It was a goalless draw, as Fotheringham earlier that week gave Josie everything. Yeah, I mean, oh God, I mean, I wish we could get Fotheringham out of our minds, because I'm sick of saying his name. Oh, it's just painful indeed. And Isaac, you put your line up. We'll get into that in a minute, but I'm going to go on to my ones to watch tomorrow, obviously, for Swansea. Obviously, my first player has to be, of course, Joel Pirot. We know him very well, actually. He's he likes to score against us, put it that way. Obviously, he's a Dutch forward. He moved from PSV in 2021. Only 23 years old as well, still very young. But yeah, he's been a very, very good player for them. Obviously 17 goals so far in 40 appearances in all competitions this season for Swansea. So he loves a goal. Obviously, it's really put him on course to be their top scorer for the second consecutive season. So he knows where the back of the net is. So we cannot afford to be, we need to try and make him have a quiet afternoon, really. But yeah, that was my first player. Matt Grimes is my second player that I picked. I mean, yeah, he's a brilliant player in the midfield. Obviously, really tidy player in the midfield. Really, really makes their midfield really solid. To be honest with you, really good player. Obviously, an attacking midfielder. Obviously, he's been in numerous clubs. Obviously, Blackburn, Leeds, Northampton. But he also came through the ranks at Exeter City, remember, because I remember him actually playing for Exeter. So he's another player that we need to look out for. He really does, he really will be a dangerous player, really. And obviously he's played 41 times across all competitions this season, so he's been a real key player for them. And my last player is Nathan Wood, he's a central defender. He signed from Middlesbrough in the summer of 2022. He's very quick. He's a very good defender. He's played 37 times in all competitions for them this season. And he's only 20. Another young player that has got really huge potential and looks like he's playing above his years. I'm not seeing much of him this season personally, but he is a very good player from what I've been reading. So he represents England at youth level as well. So look, he's a great player, and we're going to have to be careful. Obviously, we're going to have to make them runs in behind and try and confuse him and try and get him behind him if we can. But yeah, we'll get to the comments. Isaac, you've gone your lineup. I'm going to do that in a minute. Do you reckon you could win against Swansea? They're too side to beat. Coventry was hard to. Yeah, I mean, never say never. I think on the day, it's just about what happens on the day. Of course we can beat them. It's an opportunity. I always said that every game is an opportunity to win, and it is. And I do believe that. So of course, if we play to our best, we have every chance of winning. And we've just got to do what we've been doing in recent games. Obviously, making sure the set pieces we do get, we take them, and we have done in the past. So I'm pretty sure that will continue. It's a big kind of armouring Neil Warnock style, as we know. So yeah, I think we can win, but I'm not obviously being complacent. Obviously, I know it's going to be a really difficult game, especially obviously away from home. But every game is difficult in this division, so it's just another challenge that we can overcome and really do something with, really, and come away with some points. Isaac says, quietly confident we can make it 6 undefeated and get the win, but on the road I'll take another point. 2-0 win with Ward and Bit. Nice. Now, I mean, I'd definitely take that. Obviously, Matty Pearson again. You're going to keep... Is Matty Pearson going to score in every single game from now until there's obviously 5 games left? Will he score in every single one? It wouldn't surprise me if he did, to be fair. But yeah, nice. Thank you for that. 2-0 win. And obviously Ward. We're good to see Ward obviously score again. That would be good. I haven't forgotten your lineup, Isaac. I will go back to that once I've done mine. Guarantee if we come up against Fulham in the future, it would. No chance, Blue Terrier. No chance. I'm telling you, he's not. In fact, he'll struggle to get another job. So I don't think he'll have the opportunity to come up against us. To be honest with you, only us would have given him a chance to manage. So I don't think he's getting another job anytime soon. He might get one in Germany, seeing as though he's loved there. But yeah, anyway, moving on. My score prediction, 2-1 Town for Huddersfield, Ward and Lees for Swansea Pirro. Yeah, I mean, Lees, good. Obviously, Lees likes a goal as well, as we know. And Ward, obviously, hopefully he can get another goal. That'd be good. And Pirro, yeah, good shout, really, to be honest with you, Pirro getting a goal. Have Swansea got Jane Patton? Because it seems he does well against us. You know what? I think they do, don't they? I mean, I'll have to check, but I think they do. Leave it with me, and I'll get back to you on that one. Blue Terrace is Swansea have a system that is very hard to play against, so we'll see how Warnock sits. I mean, yeah, it will, won't it? It will be interesting to see. Of course, Neil Warnock will already have a plan, and he'll know exactly what he wants to do, obviously. So, yeah, Swansea obviously like to dominate that. I don't think any team in the Championship who have the ball as much as Swansea do, but to be honest with you, it's one of those, isn't it? Sometimes they've kind of not done much with the ball when they've had it, so it doesn't really matter if they've had most of the ball. I'm just looking at their lineup. Yeah, Jamie Patterson is in their ranks, yeah. Jamie Patterson is at Swansea, so... Yeah, he does seem to do well again. Hopefully, he has a quiet day for once tomorrow, and we can just really handle him very well. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. Liverpool 12. Big up to you in the chat. Big up, mate. Big up. Thank you for coming in. A new person to the channel. We appreciate that. Good luck against Swansea, indeed. Thank you. Hopefully, we can get a positive result. But yeah, big up to you. But yeah, obviously, we're going to get into our lineups now, my lineup now. So, obviously, we've already had a few lineups in the chat, but I'm going to go for my lineup first. I'm going to go for 4-2-3-1. I'm going to have, obviously, Vatchlick in goal. Pearson, Lees, Heelick, and Ruffles. I've gone for Hogg and Romani Edmonds-Green. I think, Edmonds-Green can really do what he's done in the past few games and really shadow one player and really keep him quiet for most of the game. I think he's been really effective in that CDM position, to be honest with you. So I would start him personally. Obviously, Karoma for me, Radone and Humbo for me in the 3. And then obviously Danny Ward leading the line. So that's my lineup, to be honest with you. I think it's got a nice balance. Obviously, Edmonds Green, so he didn't start the last game, so I think he will start this game. And yeah, I just really fancy that lineup to be able to get a result tomorrow, if I'm honest. Let's go through your lineup then, Isaac, because you did obviously post it. You're going for a 4-3-3. Interesting. Vatchlik, obviously Ruffles, Hewitt, Lees, Pearson, Hogg and Kasumu. High, not my favourite, but a lot more screen and looking to overload. Interesting. Yeah, interesting. Redone, Karoma and Ward. To be fair, that is a decent lineup. Obviously Kasumu, I think he's been okay at times, but sometimes his final pass can be a bit poor. But I do like that team. Obviously, High, obviously, not many people's favourites really, to be honest with you. But he seems to do a good job. I don't think he's a starter, but I do respect obviously this lineup, and I do like that front three of Redoni, Karoma, and Ward. Very nice indeed. And obviously the defence and goalkeeper. Totally, obviously we got the same there with that one as well. But yeah, big up to you. That's a good lineup, to be fair. Good shout. Let's just see where we're at with this. Just catching up with the comment. Oh yeah. I'm glad to see us out of the relegation zone and having a happy mate to get. Yeah, cheers, mate. I really do appreciate that. Like I said, obviously we're all very much lifted in the past few years. Obviously, the last 5 games has been unbelievable, really. So listen, we've just got to keep it going now. To be honest with you, and, we can't afford to be resting on our laurels, and we've got to keep picking up those points. The job isn't done yet, even though we've done very well to pick up the points we have in the recent games. We have to keep going, of course. So. Well, yeah, I appreciate that. Obviously, it's nice to be out of the relegation zone as well. Gosh, the first time since August, it's unbelievable, really. I'm still sticking to Waghorn and Chroma. I'll always back Waghorn. You're a big Waghorn fan. Obviously, Waghorn's been out injured actually for the past few. I don't think he'll. He might be on the bench, but I don't think he'll play. But yeah, I know you like Waghorn. RWA Productions in evening all. I hope you're doing well, mate. Thank you for coming back in. Obviously, looking forward to coming on your channel as well next week. Obviously, Sunderland fan. Big up to you, mate. Thanks for coming back in. And Blue Terrier has gone for Vatchlik in goal, Pearson, Hewitt, Lees, Ruffles, Hogg and Kasumu, with Hungbo, Redoni and Karoma and Ward. Yeah. That's pretty a nice line. Are you going for a 4-2-3-1 now, I'm guessing? Yeah, you must be. Yeah, you must be going for a 4-2-3-1. Well, yeah, that's exactly the same as mine, apart from I've obviously put Edmonds Green in instead of Kasumu. But yeah, to be fair, that'd be a decent lineup. To be fair, yeah. So big up to you. Good lineup. Joseph said I changed the 4-3-3 to match Swansea, Vatchlik, Pearson, Lees, Hewitt, Ruffles, and then obviously Edmonds Green, Hogg and Kasumu, with Redoni, Simpson, Karoma. He plays Simpson because you play Simpson because of his strength. To be honest with you, mate, I'm going to be honest with you here. I don't think Simpson can do 90 minutes or even 45 at the moment. So yeah, I'm obviously not sure about obviously leaving out Ward as well, which is interesting. But yeah, I'm not sure about that, Joseph. But it's your opinion, of course. Thank you for sharing that with me anyway. Harrott to start against Sunderland, as I went with one. Yeah, Harrott, it's good to see him getting some opportunities now in the first team. And obviously he got his goal, obviously, didn't he? Which was nice to see too. Listen, it'd be great to see him start obviously at Sunderland if Warnock wants him to. But yeah, 40 was. I was just kind of working out what you picked and then kind of worked out for myself. But yeah, who's Reg? Oh, is that dumb? You're doing a Warnock when he said who's Reg, But yeah, yeah. I remember Tom telling me he was injured. Hope it's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've not heard anything, to be fair, but I don't think it's too bad. I just don't think he was. He might be back this weekend. Change it up. We look tired and stuff. I mean, to be honest with you, we've had a good week in preparation. Well, less than a week, if they're plus travelling. So, but yeah, I mean, we'll be refreshed now and we'll be ready to go again this weekend, I'm sure. And RS is in. Big up to you, mate. Big up, mate. Thank you for coming in. I hope you're doing well. Obviously, I'm looking forward to tuning into your show later on. And yeah, obviously, just a quick plug on your channel as always. Obviously, please make sure you go and subscribe to RS Talks Football. A fantastic channel. I really am proud and happy to be a part of, actually, and I've made a real, a brother and a best friend, in RS for sure. So honestly, if you just go and subscribe, honestly, you won't regret it. And obviously, he's live at 8 o'clock tonight, so tune in for that as well. But yeah, big up to you. Smash the likes, people. Make sure, big up to you, mate. Always that you're promoting my stuff and share and and giving the love to me for sure. But yeah, big up, mate. And he says, big game for the Terriers. We need to get a win no matter what. Draw isn't. I mean, a draw on the road is still a good solid draw, still a good solid point, and it's another point towards safety. Having said that, I do believe if we can, get the win, it would be huge. And obviously, there's a chance that we can as well because we saw it. If we play to our best, then we can definitely win this game. I do believe we can if we play to our best, and obviously take our chances like we have done in the past. There's no reason why we can't win this game, to be honest with you. And you're going for a 3-1 to the Terriers. Nice one, nice. I mean, I'd take that. Let me know your goal scorers. Who do you think will score as well for us? And yeah, I'll just get back to that in a minute. Hang on a minute, Blue Terry. We're on 20 likes already. Blooming heck. Big up to everyone that's liked the video. Big up to you. Yeah, let's try and get to 30 likes. That would be great. And yeah, just keep obviously getting involved in the chat. No worries, mate. My pleasure. I'm always happy to support you, and you know that. So yeah, big up, mate. Big up. And Blue Terry says, I'm 100 watching Sheffield United versus Cardiff tomorrow. Come on, you Blades. I mean, yeah, that's a lunchtime game, isn't it, tomorrow? So obviously, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, hopefully Sheffield United can obviously win for sure. And we have got that got to that time where we do put our predictions in the chat. Obviously, a few have already put their predictions in. If you haven't done your predictions, let me know what you think the score is going to be in this one in the chat. And yeah, obviously I'll get to them in a minute. But for me, I think that we do win this game. I'm going to back us to win. I really am. I'm going to back us to win, And I think that it's going to be a 2-1. 2-1 to us. Goal scorers. I'm going to go for Radoni to get another goal, to be fair. And I'm going to go for Pearson to score again. He's on fire at the moment, Pearson. So for me, those two will score. And Radoni, obviously, his third goal in 3 matches, if he can get it on Saturday, which would be amazing. And Pearson just continues to score goals, obviously scoring so. And he's nearly our top scorer. So, yeah. Joseph says, I'm going 3-1 to us. Radoni 2 and Pearson to score again. And Pirro. Yeah, I've gone for Pirro to score for them as well for the goal that I said that they'll get. But yeah, nice. I take that. And Boris says Radoni to score. I mean, listen, I'd love him to score. And of course, we are in the pink shirt tomorrow. So it's always nice to be in pink, as I say. So Yeah, I mean, I do like that shirt, to be fair, but yeah. This is hope. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to see him get a goal. Really, obviously, he hasn't scored since the Millwall game, so yeah, it'd be good to see him get another goal. But to be honest with you, as long as we win, or obviously, if it's a draw, it's a draw. But as long as we win, I don't really mind who he scores, as long as we win. But yeah, obviously, my overall thoughts on this game, like I said, yeah, what game do we expect it to be like? I think it's just going to be more of the same, to be honest with you. I think we will obviously have less of the ball, like we always do. That doesn't matter because we never like to have the ball under Neil Warnock. It's never been our way. This has come in, so that doesn't bother me. They'll obviously dominate the ball, but obviously we just need to frustrate them as long as we can, really, and obviously do what we've been doing. If we get a set piece, obviously make sure you get a good delivery in, and yeah, and obviously just score on them, and obviously counter as well. The counter attack, if we can counter quickly. Obviously they're the home team, so they'll be coming forward, taking the game to us. So hopefully there'll be spacing behind for us to work with. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting game for sure. I'm really excited to obviously be going. Not excited about the long journey, but I'm excited to be going. Obviously, I always love being there, supporting the lads, and obviously the gaffer. Would you take a draw, Ryan? Surely that's. I mean, like I said, I think you can look at it two ways, really, mate. To be fair, I think that. I'll answer your first part of the question. Would I take a draw? I would take a draw. I think any point away from home is good. However, and I know that, and obviously a draw will mean that it's a point towards safety, which is a big plus. However, like I say, we do need to be winning this game, if I'm honest. Because if we can win it, then it would really obviously boost us and obviously get us to that total of 50 points. For me, I think 49, 50 points will be all right, and we'll stay up with that total. So obviously we're on 43 at the moment, so 6 points. So it is kind of a win and a few draws. We'll do it. So yeah, it's one of those. I would say, like I said, any point away from home is a good point to me. But I do believe you can look at it two ways. A point is okay, but if we can't, it just depends how the game pans out as well. As to be honest with you, I just think that if we score, for example, if we're like 2-0 up again, and obviously we concede another 2 goals and we draw the game 2-2, that'll be a bad draw. But if it's a good competitive game, and obviously maybe it's a 1-1 or whatever, then it would be a good point. But I really want to win. You know how much I like to win, Horace. So I don't want to draw this game. I want to win this game. So hopefully we can. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Neil Warnock's Birmingham. Indeed. Always loved singing that in the stands when I'm there supporting. Imagine the scenes if Warnock. I mean, as much as I'd love him to stay, obviously he was asked about that in his press conference yesterday. If he would stay on next season, and he said no. Obviously, he only works obviously the final few months of the season and at the back end of the season. So he said that he wouldn't be doing, but I'm really gutted. Obviously, it would be good to. I want him to stay, of course I do, because what he's done is incredible. But unfortunately, he's just come out to help us out. He's not. And at his age, obviously, he's being full time. Once upon a time, I don't think he doesn't want to do that anymore. But of course, he hopefully will stay at the club in some kind of role, obviously part time or whatever. That'd be good. But yeah, good to see him stick around, definitely. Joe says, "Do you think if we win these next 3 games, we will be safe, Ryan?" Do you think? If we win these next, definitely true. If we win the next 3 games, of course, that'll be 9 points, and we'll be on 52. So, of course, we would definitely be safe if we can. Imagine if we do win 3 on the bounce again. That'd be nice. But yeah, obviously we don't want any final day drama or the game against Cardiff. We don't want to be going into that game needing the result, if you get me. We need to have a cushion on Cardiff by then, I'm hoping. But yeah, so yeah, we will be safe if we win the next 3. That would be an amazing return as well. The next 3 games, obviously, all away from home. It's going to be really difficult, but trust the gaffer, trust Neil, of course, and just get behind the lads. Really, to be honest with you, honestly, who would you want? I mean, to be honest with you, I'm going to be honest with you here. Haven't actually thought about that yet. I just want to get safe first, and obviously there has been a few links, obviously already, early links. Obviously, I've seen that Michael Duff, who obviously is at Barnsley at the moment, doing very well with Barnsley. Obviously, they're up in the promotion hunt now. If they don't go up, then potentially I wouldn't mind potentially seeing him in, but I'm not entirely sure who I'd like to. Obviously, I wouldn't mind seeing him come in, but yeah, I just want to. We just need to get safe first, and then I can look at that. But yeah, I wouldn't mind Michael Duff. Obviously, I've seen that's one of the names being linked, but we'll just have to see, I suppose. Yeah, keep smashing the likes. Yeah, keep obviously hitting that like button. I really do appreciate that. As always, just continuing to support. It's just amazing, honestly. Joyce, I think Neil Warnock should decide. I mean, he has said that he will offer advice to whoever, obviously the next manager that will come in. So he will, he'll definitely have some input in that. I'm guessing. I'm definitely convinced he will. You want Chris Wilder? I mean, I'm not sure about that, to be honest with you, Joe. I don't think I would like Chris Wilder. Yeah, I'm just not convinced about him, really. I don't think he's the man to take us forward personally, but yeah, obviously we're doing some extra content tomorrow. Obviously a little vlog for you guys. But I'm not vlogging the game, don't worry. I'm vlogging my journey, obviously, down to South Wales, obviously, and then so we're going to do a little tour of the stadium around, obviously going to the shop. Hopefully speak to some fans. Hopefully you like the video, obviously. I don't know when it will be posted yet, but obviously that's something that's, obviously, I'll let you guys know about that. Obviously I'll promote it once it's out, but hopefully you enjoy that video. Like I said, I don't vlog the game because I do prefer to enjoy the match and obviously focus on the match as well. So, but I do like to do some content as well on the match days too. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, I think that's kind of it. I've kind of wrapped it up, really, to be honest with you. Any final thoughts? We'll get them in. But just hopefully we can go there and put on a good show and showcase what we can do and give it our all. I'm sure we will. Obviously, be interesting to see how many fans go down tomorrow. Not sure. I haven't released any numbers about how many town fans are going. So there is a few issues with the trains again, which is so annoying because obviously quite a lot of people like to go on the train. But yeah, hopefully it's a good. We need to back the lads away from home as well, obviously in these final games also. Yeah, hopefully it's a good, decent crowd for us and make lots of noise. I think what he did at Sheffield United was incredible on a long-term project way. I mean, I understand what he's saying, but I don't know if I like him as I don't know, maybe comes across as a bit arrogant to me, if I'm honest. I don't know. Just when you say Chris Wilder, when you say that, I just say I'm just unsure. So I don't really know, to be honest with you, but yeah. Well, yeah, we'll just have to see, obviously, what happens tomorrow. If we win, obviously, results go our way, then we could actually see, if the results do go away, like I say, we could actually potentially be 5 points clear come 5 o'clock tomorrow evening, which would be very nice. Very nice indeed. But yeah. we need to keep. We can't afford to lose it. We need to keep these points coming in. And like I said, we can't afford to be losing this game. But I do feel fairly confident without being too overly confident. To be honest with you, I do think obviously it will be an end-to-end kind of. Obviously, we'll have to obviously this similar thing to what we had in obviously they'll dictate the play, but then we'll obviously try and counter them and obviously try and get some set pieces as well to get some goals as well. So yeah, both teams going to have chances. It's just who's going to finish them off, and we need to really limit their chances if we can. Pirro especially, obviously, Jamie Patterson's another one we have to look out for. But yeah, I think we can kind of end in this stream now anyway. I don't want to keep waffling on, but we've kind of covered everything. Yeah, I know, mate. Good stream again up the town. Neil wants big up to you, Joseph. Big up, big up. And very good stream, Ryan Norris. Big up, mate. Thank you. Hopefully we'll get you on again soon, Norris. Because onto the channel, it'd be good to have you on. Yeah, always welcome on the channel, as you know, as guest. And it will be good to have a guest with me next time. So hopefully we can sort that out. Oh yeah, just a quick one. I will obviously be, after this game, obviously, obviously the Swansea game, obviously, releasing my vlog, and then I'm going to do a match reaction, obviously a pre-recorded version of that on Sunday, and obviously we'll go into the live shows again on Monday, for the Sunderland preview. So we'll do it like that. Obviously, then we can just focus on the preview on Monday with the live show. So that's how we're going to work it over the weekend. So obviously, stay tuned for that content coming out over the weekend. So yeah, we do, and we have taken our chances in the past games, as you know. So hopefully, we can keep that going. Pearson will come up with something as he always does. And Radone, full of confidence now after them 2 goals he's got. So hopefully, we can get a goal. And yeah, but yeah, we do need to take our chances. Big up to you, mate. 304. So we haven't gained any subscribers yet in this show, but obviously, hopefully we do over the weekend. Obviously, new content coming. Well, not new content, but newer content to the channel this weekend with the little vlog. Obviously, I've done vlogs before, but I haven't done it for a while. But yeah, I'm like I said, I'm waffling on that. But yeah, yeah. Please hit the subscription button, like I say, as always says, if you haven't already. It would mean, honestly, it would really mean a lot to me to keep growing this channel. And like I said earlier, I just want to keep producing content that just gets better and better and bigger, really. So that's I'm very ambitious. I want to keep growing the channel and keep, adding different things to the channel as well. So yeah, that's kind of it, really. Neil wanted to farm me. I mean, yeah, come on. But yeah, well, yeah. A long 430-mile round trip tomorrow for me and everyone that's going. A very early start as well. Oh, I'm dreading the early start, obviously. It's one of those. It's what you do to support your team, and I want, and if it means we stay up, I'm not really bothered. If it means us staying up, obviously us going and supporting the team, then it is worth every moment. So. Yeah, lots of nuance, but unbelievable. I mean, honestly, his press conferences are just brilliant. Honestly, I'm just gripped from start to end with his press. Honestly, just makes me smile when he speaks. He's just a legend, honestly. But yeah, like I say, that's kind of it now. But yeah, big up everyone for coming in the chat as always. Obviously, Oris, big up to you, mate. My #1 fan, of course. Joseph, of course. Aiden was in early, Blue Terrier. Adabel, big up to you. George as well. Big up to you. RWA Productions, big up to you as well. Liverpool 12th man, big up to you. Aiden, as I say, Isaac as well. Nice to see you on the channel. And Matthew, of course, right at the very beginning. But yeah. Yeah, so enjoy your weekend. Obviously, look out for content over the weekend as well from myself. Obviously, turn that notification bell on if you haven't already done so. That way, you will get a notification every time I post anything on the channel. But yeah, enjoy your weekend. Take care. If you are going to the game tomorrow, I may see you there. If you do see me, come and say hello. And yeah, obviously you can find me on my social as well at HGFTV8 on Instagram and Twitter. So please don't give me a follow on those. That would really mean a lot to me too. And yeah, make sure you smash like, subscribe if you are new, and if you are watching this on playback, get your comments in as well. Obviously, letting me know your predictions, your lineups, and your predictions, your thoughts on the game. Anything you want to add, really, obviously, I reply to everybody as well on the channel too, of course. Big up to you, Horace. Big up, mate. So yeah, I guess I'll see you on the next one. So we're back live on Monday, and obviously I'll be doing a few videos over the weekend as well. So stay tuned for that. But until next time, up the town. Neil Warnock, Barney Army. Come on, you Terriers. Let's get another big win and make a giant step towards safety. The great escape that we never thought was possible 4 or 5 weeks ago. We had already given up. But Neil Warnock has worked wonders, of course. The genius himself. And yeah, we are where we are. We're out of the relegation zone, and it's in our hands. Our fate is in our own hands. But yeah, big up everyone for supporting, and I'll see you on the next one. And up the town, Neil Wallace, Barmy Army. Come on, you Terriers. Good night, and have a good rest of your weekend.